be feeling like brought to you by Balance Perfection. This is my shit though, for real, y'all. I don't do that on purpose. This is like my finishing touches while I wait for y'all to join the live. Oh, yes. It's so refreshing too, for real. It smells good, it feels good, it looks good. It does have a pick-me-up kind of energy boost to it. Okay. I think we're ready. I only have 2 decks. I got up to get another one. It didn't really resonate, so we're gonna work with what we got. Okay. Welcome to the morning message. I gotta get my choreo. Welcome to the morning message, y'all. My name. Oh, Nana. What's my name? You see, we had the antics already this morning. What's my name? What's my name? What's my name? Allah-mi Basheer, Intuitive Self-Mastery Coach. Welcome to the morning message.
Vic the Quick.
We got Vic the Quick in the background, holding it down as always. Vic said I sound like a radio DJ. It's just I say the same thing every time, so it just sounds a little bit more fluid. More fluid. Anyways, we're here doing a live intuitive channeled message as we do every Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Pacific Eastern. And yeah, today's Thursday. Happy Thursday. Whatever that signifies for you. Friday Eve is what my sister likes to call it. Friday Eve. Whatever. Happy day to y'all. Thank you for joining. Thank you for listening to this on the replay. Thank you for just being a human, being alive, and tapping into this platform. Yeah, if you want to know more about me, what I do, and how I be doing it, go to begreateveryday.com. Okay, moving on. So, So, how y'all doing? As I was sitting with what the topic would be today, I always try to feel for it. Like, what am I supposed to be focused on? What feels most resonant? What's the hot topic in the ecosystem that people are quietly talking about? Like, I'm feeling for it. And I kept going back and forth between 2 topics today. Okay, and this is exactly how it was coming in. It was like, we could talk about being a bad bitch, or we could talk about getting money. Like, that's the mood today. Okay, like, my inner homegirl is like, we could talk about being a bad bitch, or we could talk about how to get to the bag.
Ain't that the same thing?
Which could, for some of you, be one and the same thing. Okay. But that's the vibes today. It's not just abundance. There's an element of badassery that is attached to it. If you don't know badassery, it means it's bad bitch energy this morning. It's like, I can do it, I got it, I want it, I will it. It's confidence. It's like inner knowing, self-satisfaction, and confidence is what we're talking about today. And get money. Show me the shmoney. I've been real humble. I guess it's an appropriate word. I've been real humble about who I am, how I show up, what I do. how I serve, how I help transform. I've been humble about those things. This is coming through as a channeled message. This is not my ego just boasting on itself. I'm literally channeling this because it's not something that I would normally do. But it's given that. It's like, and it's not just me. This is a collective message. So it's telling me that what I describe about myself is something you all can relate with. And this kind of humility that we move with, and what I'm also hearing is small-minded thinking, okay? And hear me when I say this. It's not that you think less of yourself, it's that you don't think much of people being able to see your light, okay? And there's a distinct difference there. If I were to ask each of you individually, you know, what's your sense of self-confidence? How much self-confidence do you have on a scale from 1 to 10? Most of you would be over 6. Okay, you would be over 6, guaranteed. So you're over the hump of having low self-confidence. You may not have high self-confidence, but you don't have low self-confidence, okay? And if I were to have even just a little bit of conversation with you, talking to you about some of your personality characteristics and things that you do well, you would be able to sit and talk to me about some positive things that you know and do well, okay? You would be able to do that, okay? But this frequency is bigger, okay? And like, it makes me want to actually start talking shit on behalf of y'all, okay? I can do it on behalf of myself, but it's like, I'd rather do it on your behalf because this is a collective message. It's like, I want to say, do you know who you are? Like, for real. Do you know who you are? Do you know how much magic you embody just being your natural, normal self? Like magic. Like, do you connect with your own badassery? Can you, within a minute's time, write down 5 to 10 positive qualities that you know for sure people respect in you? That might be a little harder for some of y'all, especially with a time frame. It's like, oh, what do I say? You gotta lock in. Who are you? What's special about you? Do you know the things? Can you describe the things that are special about you? Okay. And you all might want to just give yourself this as an exercise, even though we're talking about it right now. Later in the day when you're thinking about it, it's like, okay, I got a minute. Ready, set, go. I'm just gonna start writing. Do it right now. You have a minute right now. Ready, set, go. Okay. If you don't have a pen handy, just see if you can think of as many that are coming to mind. Well, I'm like this, and I'm like that, and I love this about me, and I love that about me, blah, 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 blah. Like, take the moment. Even if it's 30 seconds right now. What's unique and special about you? What kind of magic are you just walking around embodying that maybe you don't even fully acknowledge all the time? Special ways in which you relate to people, the way you relate to yourself or take care of yourself, habits, rituals, routines. Shit that you do that makes you special. Okay? So stop. Okay? How many things were you able to gather? And it's not about, you know, having the longest list ever, but it is about being able to reflexively go to that part of yourself that knows who the fuck you are. Like a reflex. Ready, set, go. It's like, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. Like being able to go to some stuff. Okay? Because we are all special. We are. I know we be looking at certain people like they ain't got shit going on. They special too. They ain't got shit cracking. Can't make nothing shake. Yeah, they special too. That's funny. It's true though. Okay. I know people that don't be talking about nothing, don't be doing nothing. They just don't be really seeming like they got nothing going on, but they got special qualities too. Okay. So when you think about all the good things and quality characteristics that you embody, it's like I don't know if y'all realize this or not, but that rubric of things that makes you special is what you're able to easily monetize.
Yeah.
So we're not just talking about being a bad bitch for bad bitch's sake. We're talking about we're getting to the heart of what are some of the qualities, skills, traits, talents, characteristics that you naturally embody that have value, that have the potential for you to monetize. Be able to make an income off of being who you naturally normally are. Maybe all you wrote on your short list is that I'm compassionate, I'm thoughtful, I'm caring, and I'm generous. Okay. You're like, how can I monetize being a giver? The whole service-based industry is rooted in being a giver, right? And if you're doing it really well, you are a compassionate, loving, kind, and generous giver. So if those are qualities you wrote down about yourself and then you realize that you're an accountant and you're not even monetizing your best qualities, it might be worth reconsidering. Just maybe. As they say, we miss our calling. I don't think you miss it, but you sure can delay that fucker. You sure can be on a whole side quest doing a whole bunch of other stuff for money, for clout, respect, and power. Meanwhile, your little soul is just waiting to be loving to somebody, just waiting to show up and care for somebody and give to somebody and help somebody. Meanwhile, this person crunches numbers all day and don't talk to people. Are you monetizing your greatest gifts? Is your badassery bringing in a return on your investment? I like that word, badassery.
Unfuckwittable, badassery.
Yeah, well, I didn't make this word up, unfuckwittable. That already existed, but it sure does relate.
I bet it's not the dictionary.
I bet it's not in the dictionary. She's probably right. Badassery ain't in the dictionary. You gotta go to the Urban Dictionary for these reference points, kids. Okay. So yeah, we talking about making money moves today. Okay. And you hear where we started the conversation talking about your natural gifts, strengths, and talents. We not out here just like, what can you do to make some money with the kind of hours that fit your schedule and da 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 da. Like all those things are important and relevant, okay? But let's start with your badasseriness first. She said I need to get that on a shirt or a hat. Say less, okay? Give me something to respond to, Najee, because I will. I've been revisiting my t-shirt line recently. We got some real cool concepts coming in. It's really exciting. No, I'm not talking about those.
Oh, you're talking about.
No, I'm talking about some screen prints. Okay. Let me get into this deeper though, because I feel like we got to get in the trenches of how we make this money being ourselves. Okay. They say, yeah. Yeah. All right, let me figure out how we make this money being ourselves. I'm gonna show you guys my outfit though today. It's kind of boring, it's kind of bland, but it's not special. But it's comfy. I thrifted these maybe about a year ago. And I thrifted this about 2 weeks ago. And somebody gave me this and this and this. Do you like it? Oh, and these earrings are by Body Language. Shout out to Destiny Selena again. I'm telling you, I've been fucking plugging Des better listen to my goddamn live. Aren't these cute though?
She sleeps.
I know she's asleep. Anyways. So what I just showed was an example of how I want to make money being myself. Because I like to dress. I like to dress cute. Thanks, Phil. I like fashion. I like accessories. I normally have on a hat. You know, that's my thing. And people keep telling me, oh, you should do more fashion content. That's not my thing. Fashion content isn't my thing, but I can just show you what I have on, tell you where I got it from. And then, you know, eventually someone's going to want to brand sponsor me if I keep doing this enough, right? So then I'm now making money using my natural, normal talent. That's an example for me. Could be an example for you too. If you sell or make, if you're a creator, an artisan, a creative, you make something, you do something that can be shown on the internet, people may want to actually buy it from you. We don't have to call you an entrepreneur and tell you to like start a business. Just share and show what you already do, what you already create, and just so happen to let them know how much they might be able to pay for it if they wanted to buy it. As an example. Okay.
Can I say something really fast?
Vic wants to say something really fast, guys. Go ahead.
And the cool thing about that, just organically doing something and just showing what you do, it is the same thing as what generators are supposed to do. Wait to respond. So it's like, just do what you do, wear it, enjoy it, make it a part of your life, and then someone will say, hey, I like that too. And they might ask you how much it costs, and then now you got a whole opportunity in your face.
Yeah, this literally happened to me a few months ago. You all know I make stuff. I make glasses, right? With the no lens, with the fabrics and whatnot. And I made some of those for myself just as a hobby, as a just pastime. Wore them out one time, and someone who saw me in them, every time she saw me thereafter, she's like, I want some of those glasses. I want some of those glasses. I want some of those glasses. And then there was an event here locally where there was a vending opportunity. I'm like, okay, I'll just set up. You know, I made probably 20 pairs of these glasses for me just because it wasn't just for me, but I was just making them just to sample, to demo, to see how they fare over time, to see if I want to actually sell these later. Well, long story short, of course, I ended up vending, and of course, I ended up selling like 5 pairs of glasses all of a sudden. That started out as a hobby. Just doing something I normally, naturally do, expressing my creative talent, and all of a sudden someone's like, hey, I want that. And she would not let up, so much so that I decided to sell them and sold a few pair at an open market. Go figure, okay? So, enough about me, let's talk about you. I'm picking up that y'all got all kinds of talents. I'm seeing a lot of talent as it comes to flowers and plants, flowers specifically, okay? It's like I'm hearing you can make a rose grow in the concrete, okay?
That's Rebecca.
Vic said that's Rebecca. I didn't even know she's on the live.
She's over there.
So it's giving that, okay? Some of you are intuitives, just like me. Some of you are coaches. Some of you could be teaching human design. You could be coaching business clients, okay? Some of you are writers, could write books. Whew. Some of you are very tech savvy. You can do things online and using technology. Some of you are music buffs. You can use music. Your knowledge of music and different genres and different time periods and different sounds, you can use this to monetize. So I'm seeing body butters, I'm seeing stationery and pens and calendars, okay? Oracle cards, they're showing me purses. I'm seeing all kinds of things, home goods, furnishings, kitchenware, all kinds of shit y'all create. Lip gloss. Key rings, sound, what do you call it? Instruments, custom instruments. Y'all doing a lot, okay? Y'all have a lot of skills. A lot of skills to monetize. It's not just hobbies. We're not talking hobbies. We're talking about things you naturally, normally do that can bring in an income, okay? Some of you provide great advice. Some of you are incredible party planners, okay? Whew. Some of you have really great penmanship, okay? There are so many gifts that you all embody that can be monetized, okay? So what are the things about you that you feel make you special? And I want you to like write this list without thinking of, is this monetizable? Is this monetizable? Will somebody pay me for this? Fuck that, because the answer is going to be yes to everything you say, okay? Whether you believe it or not, there's an audience for it. There's a market for it. You guys, we would be so surprised to know that there's a market for all kinds of shit. Okay, there's something I saw yesterday that I was like, what, people are fucking painting this?
I'm gonna start painting rocks.
Okay, Vic is about to start a rock painting business. Tell me about it.
So when I walk in the mornings or whatever around here, I see these beautiful, big, flat, oval rocks. And my stones, they're more stones. These are stones, polished. And my eyes always go over to them, and I want to paint on them so bad.
Mm-hmm.
But see, here's the thing, they're heavy. So my brain immediately goes to monetizing. Ooh, I could sell painted rocks. That was done in the 70s, I get it, but I can bring it back. Okay. But they're heavy. And I'm like, do people want to lug around a heavy as rock, even just to take it home? So that's what my ego mind says. But then my spiritual side said, no, just paint a beautiful rock and leave it on the road. Just leave it. So when someone comes upon it, it's going to say a message they need to hear. So that's what I'm going to start doing. Don't tell nobody, because I want it to be a mystery. I don't want everybody to know.
Don't tell nobody. We done told people, Biggie.
Well, I didn't think about that.
Okay.
Y'all
Great idea, poor execution. Cover your ears, guys. Lucky for you, it's only a couple hundred people that listen to these messages, and they're likely not in the region. Okay? All right, let's get into it. We need to get deeper into how to make this money. Okay. So I'm hearing, did you know money grows on trees? And I'm hearing like trees with a solid root and foundation. Yes, money will grow there. Okay. Solid root and foundation. Money will grow there. So what do we qualify as a solid root? What does that mean? What creates a solid root? A great idea? A great system for execution? Let's see what actually creates a solid idea. Okay. All right, these cards are speaking the particular message. All right. Okay, so I got a whole 3-card spread or 4-card spread, I guess. This is the bottom of the deck, says empath. Says you may be confusing other people's energy with your own. Empath. May be confusing other people's energy with your own. Okay, that tracks. I say that tracks because oftentimes we pursue endeavors at the recommendation of someone. Careful, it's hi, honey. We pursue things at the recommendation of someone else. Either through comparison, we see what they did and we like it, so we do it. Or through direct encouragement, they're like, hey, you should try this, go this way, do that. Okay? And if you're an empath especially, you want people to be pleased with you, so you might just choose to do the thing. Even if you're not an empath, quite honestly. You just want to be cool with whoever's making the recommendation. But you may be confusing your energy with other people is a natural byproduct of being an empath. And when it comes to a couple things, when it comes to money and income generating activities, very often we're all socialized to just focus on that. as we think about work. We don't think about work and fun. Remember we were talking about that? Like, who talks about pleasure and work? We're like, we don't typically associate those two, but we do associate work with profit or work with income. Okay, work for pay. All right. And when we start thinking about work for pay, all of us got the same kind of conditioning. It's like, grow up, get a good job, make a lot of money, create a stable life for yourself. That's the equation that we're taught. Okay. And so we're not really taught to really pay attention to our own feelings about what would be fun. What do you want to spend your whole day doing every day? Nobody's really asking those kind of questions in our career development classes. That's if you had a class, or your high school counselor. Nobody was asking you what you really, really love to do. Not too often. Okay. They may tell you what they think you're good at and tell you what they think you should do. Okay. And again, as an empath, you might just go along with the get along. But there's a little bit of confusion that naturally happens there when we don't check in with ourselves to see what actually feels right and best for us. We're just relying on somebody's, quote, good advice. Okay. And so very often we might even miss the best ways in which we can monetize our gifts and skills because we're so preoccupied with someone else's projected vision of who they think we are. So it's like if you're a guy who loves cooking and growing your food and, hanging out in the kitchen, doing all things food and nutrition, and your family told you that you should become a mechanic because you're good with your hands, okay? It's easy to become the fucking mechanic because that's what your community is saying that they see in you. You're good with your hands. Not recognizing that what you really love to do is work with food. You like to use your hands that way. So it's a lot of energy around really paying attention to what resonates for you as opposed to what someone else suggests. It's all right. I got you. Just push the button. Stop it. Can you shut that door?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna try to run water.
Let me just tell y'all how Vic says she want to be on the live today. She's doing nothing but causing disruption. All right, let me get through these other three cards. We're talking about making money moves, okay? Being your authentic self. Monetizing your natural gifts. Making sure that you are relying on your own self-identification of desire as opposed to someone's projected image of your abilities or capabilities. Okay. So the bottom of the deck card, this card says empath, which is going to set up the rest of this message, and I'll show you the rest of the cards right away. Thank you for liking the video. But the first card out we've got says career transition. Your soul is yearning for a career aligned with passion and purpose. What are we talking about, folks? Making money moves. Okay? So here's the thing. I know, listen, I'm an adult. I got adult responsibilities. I got bills to pay. I got things to make happen that need financial resource. I need consistent energy and consistent revenue, right? Like everybody else, okay? But this card is here saying that your soul is yearning for a career aligned with passion and purpose. So that's telling me for all of you who've decided to just settle into your occupation because it pays the bills and it meets your basic needs, it still is not meeting your basic need, okay? You have a basic need at a soul level to do something that feels like it's aligned and is packed with passion and purpose. So when we talk about being the badass that you are and monetizing your gifts, we're talking about the fact that you're not just good at something, you're good at something that benefits other people. And it's for you to do the things that you're good at that benefits other people. The thing that you love to do naturally comes to you that benefits other people. So it's a lot of energy around a transition at bay here. It may be a transition within company. It might be a transition into your own company. It might just be some kind of transition in a slight way in the way you do things. So maybe if you do something that you rent it out by the hour, maybe you don't do that anymore. You just rent it out by the day. Okay. But there's some modification here that feels more like it aligns with your values, your soul value. If you sell something or you rent something because you want people to go take that thing and have fun, it's like you can't just rent that thing for an hour and say you want people to have fun. You got to give it to them for the whole day. They want to have fun. Okay, so it's like some kind of refinement in what you do or how you do it. It must align with your values and your passion and your purpose, your values. A lot of energy around values. Transitioning your career in the direction of your value system. Okay, if you value family time and you have an occupation that has you working 12 hours a day, okay, it's time to transition or it's time to refine your schedule, okay? But it's doing things at a soul level, doing what resonates at a soul level is what I'm picking up here, okay? This empath card is telling me that you defer to other people's opinion or perspective to help you identify what direction makes sense for you. You may not recognize you're doing it. I'm someone who doesn't recognize when I'm doing it. I feel like I'm one that I'm going to do what I want to do when I want to do it. But the reality is that I'm always second guessing what I want to do, how I want to do it, because I'm naturally thinking about how it affects the other people around me. And you may be doing that too, unconsciously. You're like, can't nobody tell me what to do? And meanwhile, the decisions that you make are really kind of peppered around other people's feelings or other people's schedules or other people's needs. And here you are doing things you don't want to do, okay? Or in a way you don't want to do it, okay? So this career transition is telling me there's time to shake some shit up, okay? It's like if you are big and bold and bad at work, but you're not getting paid for it, okay? It's time to shake some shit up. If you're the person that's constantly helping out, over-functioning, doing above and beyond the things of your job description, and it's time to get paid for it, okay? So this career transition is like, you don't have to leave. It may be a conversation about a raise, though, or a different pay scale, or different hours, okay, or different responsibilities. There's a transition in there somewhere, okay? So what does it look like for you? What does it look like for you to get paid being who you are, to get paid adequately? They're saying the word adequately, okay? Where you're not wondering if you're going to get paid or if you're going to get paid what you deserve. It's like there's a sense of stress that is removed when you make this adjustment or this refinement, okay? Some of you are worried about leaving your current position for a position that feels more aligned, and you're wondering if you're going to have to take a pay cut. You're not. Okay. You're acting as if you're going to have to take a pay cut. Just imagine you get to do more of what you love and get paid more. Like, fucking if you don't transition. In whatever way that makes sense to you. Okay. But I am getting this card. The entrepreneurship card here is here. Be on the lookout for exciting business opportunities to unfold. Okay, so the vibes is high and the vibes is here. Okay, so I know everybody is not meant to be an entrepreneur, but everybody is an entrepreneur at heart. Everybody has some gift or some skills, some ability, a talent, something that you know how to do that is monetizable. We all have the ability. If you have a 9-to-5 job, you could be an entrepreneur. Because whatever you do that you do for pay, you can do it for an income. It's the same thing. If people will pay you in an institution, people will pay you without that institution. And that's what people don't realize, okay? People will pay you without the institution also. That's what consultants do, okay? They charge for a particular service that they offer. So I feel like this is showing up in the challenge, this entrepreneur card. So I feel like So many of you are shying away from entrepreneurship, or you're shying away from deepening your relationship to entrepreneurship. Maybe you do something on contract every now and again. It's not something consistent, but it's like this is, or maybe you have like one endeavor, but there is something else that's kind of calling to you. It's like, it's giving like serial entrepreneur, honestly. It's giving like multiple endeavors, but maybe you're someone that doesn't even have your first gig. That's okay. This is a call to action for you to look at it, to consider it, okay? To consider entrepreneurship or to expand your current enterprise, okay? Whew, a lot of energy around that, okay? And for some of you, it's just about accepting an opportunity. It's not about creating it. It's like someone has already talked to you about a business opportunity and you're like, yeah, okay, I'm kind of interested in that. So it's like really receiving it. It's an opportunity. Okay, it's really receiving the opportunity to venture into entrepreneurship or to go deeper into an enterprise. Okay, be on the lookout for exciting business opportunities to unfold. Okay, and when I talk about being an empath, again, in our natural default to pay attention to other people's feelings, it's a lot of energy around paying attention to your feelings. Okay. Your default might be to really just think about how something might benefit somebody else, but it really is for you to pay attention to your own feelings. Do you feel excited about the opportunity that they're presenting to you? Do you feel like you're ready to venture into another career or to do something a little bit different in what where you currently are? It's like, how do you feel? There's a lot of energy around how do you feel? And paying attention to what feels right and resonant for you, okay? That's what you should monetize. What feels right and resonant for you, okay? Whew, okay. Next card says karma. You may be involved in a situation that requires justice or fairness. Karma, okay? So it's just a lot of energy around really keeping it real with yourself is what I'm picking up here, okay? When we start talking about monetizing natural gifts, it's like you could do any number of things. You can do 100 million things. That doesn't mean you're supposed to monetize all of them, okay? It's like only do what works for you. This is what the karmic energy is. Do what works. If you know it works for you, do it. If it doesn't work for you, don't do it, okay? Because you're going to get what you put out, okay? If you go into things that you don't want to do, that's what you're going to experience. Is a whole bunch of feelings that you don't want to feel, doing things you don't want to do. And the opposite is also true. When you choose to go in the direction, they say, as you go confidently in the direction of your dreams, it's like your dreams will meet you there. Okay? The feel-good feelings will meet you there. The abundance will meet you there. The provision, all the things that you want will meet you there. So it's a lot of energy around really operating operating your life from a karmic perspective. What you put in is what you're going to get out. What you believe is what you're going to experience. What you think is what you're going to see. Okay? It's what you put in is what you're going to get out. Whew. That goes for belief systems. That goes for energy and resource. Okay? It's like if your thoughts and behaviors, your belief system about a thing is, I can't do it, it won't work, and I'll never be there, that's what you're going to get back. That's the karmic relationship you're establishing. Okay, but if you're pouring in confidence, optimism, possibility, hope, and potential, that's what you're going to get back. You're going to be like, wow, this is really amazing. I didn't know this could happen. It's like, wow. Okay? All right, anyway. Today we're talking about monetizing our natural gifts, doing it in a way that feels authentic, real, and true for us and feels aligned. We're talking about monetizing in ways that don't bring stress. It's just the opposite. Monetizing in a way that alleviates stress, that creates more ease in your life, more flow in your life, okay? More balance in your life. Okay, it's a lot of energy around us really taking time to identify what is unique and special about us. What are our gifts, skills, and talents that we naturally like to share? Okay, starting there, what is it that you naturally do or naturally like to spend your time doing? Okay, spend your energy doing. Those are the potential opportunities for monetization. That's where your abundance will come from. Okay. And I'm hearing the word receive really loudly. Like it's how do I say this? It's like when you provide a service, let's talk about service, okay? When we do a service for someone, we are thinking about it most often in terms of what we can give to the person that we know will be helpful to them, what impact we can make. And this is where our focus should be. This is where our drive should come from, is what do I have of value that's purposeful, meaningful, and impactful for this person, place, or thing. That is the perspective we should be coming from. Okay. However, comma, it's for us to remember that for every time we give, we do receive something. Okay. We receive the gift of knowing that person's needs are met, or we receive the thank you and the gratitude that came in exchange. You know, we receive the notch on our reputation that says that's one more day or one more person we were generous to, or we volunteer to serve. You know, it's like there's an exchange in the giving process. When we share our gifts, when we give them out to the world freely, even if we're monetizing them, there is an exchange, and it's for us to be open to the exchange. Okay. I don't care what you do. It doesn't matter how much you charge or not charge, even if it's free, there's an energy exchange, something you should expect to receive, okay? Whew. Okay, they're reminding me of the flow and the circle of life. We have to inhale and exhale. We have to give and receive. So it's heavy on the receive. It's not just walking around being a giver and you are monetizing your mission by just giving of your money. It is not for you to just be a giver of your money or of your service or of your resource. It's like there's an energy exchange that must be there. So even if you're someone who's a philanthropist, you're charitable, you like to give, and help, that's nice, that's noble, that's kind. Okay, but there's a circulation in the universe that must be present, and that if you are giving, there must be something that you are receiving, and it is important that you pay attention to what you're receiving. I had to learn this lesson the hard way. I got real burnout from just giving without asking for anything in reciprocity. And I almost was feeling guilty. Even now, it's like when I tell you guys, hey, buy me a cup of coffee if it resonates. Like even that feels like a little bit, should I be asking for a cup of coffee? Like I'm supposed to just give. But no, Spirit is telling me like I'm supposed to receive. There's a circulation of energy flow. If I'm just pouring out, not receiving anything in return, that's not just monetary. You know, even when you all say thank you and, you know, give thanks for my presence in here, that rewards me, okay? That rewards me just the same. Referrals reward me. When someone says, hey, so-and-so told me to book a call with you and da-da-da-da-da, that rewards me, okay? So that energy exchange, it should be expected. So now I'm learning how to expect you all to reciprocate, you know, whether it's through a tip or referral or just commenting inside the live and being present. Like there's so many ways to bring currency into this exchange. Okay, and it's for us to be paying attention to what we receive in our giving. Okay. Whew, there's a need for balance there. Okay. And they're showing me like so many people, especially spiritualists, folks who are in the help or healing space, undercharged for their services. Okay. Consistently, we undercharge for our services. Maybe not me so much because I got that memo a couple years ago. I think I adequately charge what feels comfortable for my energy exchange. But most people are underselling themselves. They're cutting themselves short. Okay, you might be one of those people. You have a difficult relationship with money, so it's hard for you to receive it and to receive it with gratitude. And to demand it, okay? And I'm using the word demand on purpose. They're giving me the word demand on purpose. It's not just ask for it, demand it. It's like, no, what I do brings value. How I support helps. And what I do creates transformation. And it is valued at this amount, and you should stand tall by that. I'm hearing stand tall by that. Okay. All right. All right. One last card, and then we tap out. Talk about monetizing our natural gifts, giving ourselves permission to charge what we deserve. Okay. Whew. Challenging ourselves to itemize. What are our unique skills, gifts, talents? Those of you who don't know your human design, this could be an opportunity to learn more about yourself through design. When you start looking at your gates and your channels on your human design chart, that's what that is. Your gates represent your gifts, your natural abilities, your natural tendencies that you can monetize because it comes easy and natural to you. Channels on your human design chart speak to your superpowers. There's like magnified gate energy, things you do really, really, really well, okay? A channel inside your human design chart is the byproduct of two gates touching that becomes a longer extension. That's a channel. So you have two gates, two unique gifts that you have that when coupled become a magnified superpower, okay? So if you're trying to figure out what is special about me, what is unique about me, and what can I monetize, if you look up your human design body graph and start looking at those gates and channels, it will tell you the story. Okay. And if this is something that you find difficult to do on your own, which most people will, I recommend you book a reading. Okay. Okay. Ashe and amen. All right, so let's get down to this last few cards. We're gonna keep it short and sweet today because I'm hungry. Keep it real with you because I'm hungry. Shit. Fix it, me too. All right, come on, cards. I don't work with this deck very often. Here we go. And there's one more. All right, I don't know what this deck is, so don't ask me. I think it's a Debbie Bernstein deck, but I don't remember. Oh, it's Messages from the Universe or something like that. Notes from the Universe. I don't know. Anyway, one of those. Card says, do something new, something different. Ever notice how it's easier to fall in love and to be fallen in love with when you're busy? Thank goodness I'm you, the universe. Like, what?
What?
Y'all looking at the words, I'm reading them. I'm gonna read them one at a time. Ever notice how it's easier to fall in love and to be fallen in love with when you're busy? Thank goodness I'm you. Do something new, something different. Girl, I don't know. Let me just tell you that. What? What? Do something new, something different. No, it's do something new, something different. Hold on while I scratch my head. Oh, fuck. I don't get the when you're busy part. All right, let me lock in. Hold on. Shit, my little thinking mind is like, what the fuck?
Oh, when you're not paying attention to it.
All right, you're gonna confuse me. Hold on. Hold on. So they're showing me like grow, like do something different, do something new. They're showing me growth, but what does this have to do with how is it easy to fall in love and be fallen in love with when you're busy? I don't know. That escapes me. But they're showing me, they're having me focus on the trees and the growth that happens and different layers of growth. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what they're talking about. That's all I got is grow. Do something different, grow. And I'm hearing like people grow at different stages in different ways, okay? So it's not about comparing yourself to anybody else because your tree might be this high and somebody else's tree, because they've lived a little longer or had more experiences, they've grown a little bit more. So it's giving that, but I don't know what, I don't know. I'm not gonna make it up. I don't know what that means. Okay. All there is to love, and by the way, maybe y'all got something. Y'all tell me what's coming up for you, because ain't shit coming up for me on this one. Okay, I'm the reader that will keep it real with you. What's coming up for you? Ever notice how it's easier to fall in love and to be fallen in love with when you're busy? Thank goodness I'm you. What the hell does that say to y'all?
The universe is busy, so I don't know.
The universe is okay. Vic doesn't know either. Okay. All there is to love has been there all along. All there is to love has been there all along. When you begin to find love in people and places where you haven't found it before, it's always because you've grown. Sorry. It's always because you've grown. What did I just tell you? I'm picking up this grown. There's something about growing and grown. Don't compare yourself. And then here it says, when you begin to find love in people and places where you haven't found it before, it's always because you've grown. I know there's a cryptic message tying these together, but my brain can't get to it. Okay. Y'all take it how it resonates. All there is to love has been there all along. It's just making me think that we're supposed to be appreciative. It's like whatever the short list is that you created of the things that you can appreciate about yourself, it is about actually being like really not just recognizing, oh, I'm a good artist, or oh, I'm a good writer. It's like really having a really heartfelt sense of appreciation for it. It's like, again, that badassery. It's recognizing like, yeah, I'm pretty lit. I do be doing things, and I am very skilled at this. And it's like really embodying the confidence and knowing you have the gift, not just identifying you have the gift. Okay, it's a lot of energy around that, and not comparing yourself to others. So I guess this is really rooted in falling in love with yourself, falling in love with your own gifts and abilities. And when you find yourself being able to appreciate not just yourself and others, you've grown. What does it say? When you begin to find love in people and places where you haven't found it before, it's because you've grown. Okay.
Not my favorite deck.
This is not my favorite deck either. That's why I'll never read from this deck, but I was drawn to it today.
It might even be my deck.
Love is never in vain. No, it's not.
It's not. Okay.
Love is never in vain. When you finally see what the whole time-space thing is all about, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, and you're going to be so happy you loved as much as you did. Dotingly, the universe.
No.
Love is never in vain. Again, when you finally see what this whole time-space thing is all about, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, and you're going to be so happy you loved as much as you did. Dotingly, the universe. I'm not feeling these cards. I'm just going to keep it real with you. I've already said all I want to say about self-love and really self-appreciation. And we were talking about being humble. This card is love is never in vain. And I feel like it's speaking to that. It's like, there's a level of control that others try to put on us to say, don't be so vain, or don't be so cocky. Cocky is a word that we are all taught that is a bad word. We don't want to be cocky, okay? The truth is that most people don't want you to feel confident, so they're going to try to make you feel insecure about it because they feel insecure about their confidence. Whew. So that's kind of the hard reality, okay? So when we're talking about being a badass and being unfuckwittable and really embodying all of your God-given blessing, okay, it's knowing that not everybody can celebrate with you. Not everybody can find respect and honor for who you are and the things that you do well. Not everybody's going to support you, okay? And nor are they supposed to, okay? It's a lot of energy around self-support, self-care, self-love, self-acceptance, okay? Whew, okay? It's a lot of energy around that. And when you start to embody self-love, self-care, self-respect, self-acceptance, you immediately embody self-confidence, okay? And sometimes people don't like that. I'm going to just say that, okay? But this card is here to remind us that it's not about vanity, okay? It's love. It's not about vanity. It's not about arrogance. It's not about cockiness. It's about, what I'm hearing is divine differentiation, okay? Divine differentiation. Meaning that the way you choose to embody your power is not from a place of arrogance. It is Godfidence, okay? It is knowing that you are destined and designed to be who and how you are on purpose, okay? Woo. They're saying it's by divine designation, okay? Or what we might call the anointing, okay? It's like having a sense of self and a sense of self-confidence that is rooted in knowing that you by birth, okay, by your mere existence are meant to be here and meant to do something really spectacular and special, okay? And you don't have to be humble about that. Okay. Love is never in vain. Well, all right, not my favorite way to end this, but I feel complete also, so I'm gonna just let it do what it do. Y'all tell me what the fuck these cards mean, because none of that really hit for me at the end there. Just saying what comes and doing what I'm supposed to do and trusting the process. Okay, love y'all so much. Did y'all like the video? I didn't have a good time like yesterday. You didn't like the video? What happened? Thank you, Najee. Najee said thank you. She liked the video.
I did too. I liked it.
Okay, thank you. Okay. All right, y'all. We'll be back tomorrow. All right.
Like the video.
Every day's a new day. Dixon, like the video. Okay. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Comment if it resonates. And of course, go to begreateveryday.com if you want to book a private personal reading, a human design consultation, or learn about our coaching practice, okay? I love you. You guys have a great day, of course, no matter what. Bye.